Digital A11Y Insights, your accessibility partner.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about keyboards. We're also going to talk about its purpose, importance, some test keys and exceptions, failure scenarios, and how we can fix them. Plan a day without a mouse or a trackpad. Try out doing your work on a computer with only a keyboard. You would notice the following. All the functions are not designed or accessible by the keyboard. Due to the lack of keyboard support, you would feel never to visit that site. Maybe frustration is the key word that ends the day. Well, you're not alone. Users with disabilities, older users, and even power users are with you. This is why WCAG mandates that all functionalities of the contents must be accessible and operable by keyboard except certain interactions that rely on pads. Now let's see who benefits from this. People with no vision who cannot use a mouse due to a lack of hand-to-eye coordination. People with limited vision who cannot track the pointer. People who have tremors and so cannot hold a pointing device. Let's look at some test keys. Tab, which generally moves between the elements in the forward direction or left to right. Shift plus tab, which generally moves between the elements in the reverse direction. Arrow keys, which generally moves between the values in drop-downs, moves the sliders, etc. Enter and spacebar, that activates all the UI controls like buttons, links, and checkboxes. But there are some exceptions that includes free hand drawing, watercolor painting, flying a helicopter through an obstacle course, and adding signature. Only handwriting is an exception and not the signing of the document. Now, let's talk about some failure scenarios. On a test page, a match the following question is asked, but the matching functionality is not accessible by the keyboard. On a web page, the navigation menu with its sub-menus is not accessible by keyboard, and a form has an icon being used as submit button, which is not accessible by the keyboard. Now let's see how we can fix them. One can always use native UI controls. One can always code the controls using native markup like A for links, button for buttons, input type radio for radio buttons. One can always use device-independent event handlers in JavaScript while coding for custom controls. While building native mobile apps, one can use the platform-provided UI controls and native accessibility-specific attributes and traits. This is the end of the video. Thank you for joining.
If you like the video, do like and subscribe.